Lil Peep's death shook the rap world, but how did he die, and what disturbing discoveries did his autopsy reveal? Be warned, the answers aren't for the faint of heart. The Pennsylvania-born rapper who went by the name Lil Peep died at the age of 21 on November 15, 2017. The rapper was on his tour bus in Arizona when he was found by his team. Lil Peep was born Gustav R. on November 1, 1996, and raised in Long Island, New York. His parents separated when he was young, and he didn't have much of a relationship with his father. In his teen years, he faced torment from kids at high school and developed anxiety. He sought out drugs to manage his feelings of anxiousness and became addicted to Xanax, a prescription anti-anxiety medication. On the day Lil Peep died, he was scheduled to perform a show in Tucson. He had been hanging out with a couple of teenaged fans prior to the show, and the three of them smoked marijuana while some pills were passed around. One witness said Peep told them he'd taken opiates earlier, telling them he had recently taken 60 milligrams of Roxy. Authorities later concluded that the purported cause of death was assumed to be an overdose from a controlled substance. According to police on the scene, they felt there was enough evidence on the tour bus to presume that the drugs cost the rapper his life. Tucson police spokesperson Pete Dugan said, "After speaking with people on scene and going into the tour bus, there was evidence of a possible drug overdose, most likely from Xanax." A few weeks after his death, Lil Peep's autopsy report was released. His official cause of death was a combination of alprazolam or Xanax and fentanyl, an opioid drug used for pain management. Together, these two drugs are considered to be a fatal mixture. The autopsy report concluded that the use of those drugs by Lil Peep was accidental. The reports also revealed that his body had signs of medical intervention by a defibrillator. When the rapper was initially found unresponsive on his bus, attempts were made to revive him, but he never regained consciousness. Overall, the autopsy reported that outwardly Lil Peep looked healthy and normal, if thin. He was about 6 feet tall and weighed 158 pounds. Likely due to his young age and outwardly healthy appearance, Lil Peep's death was a shock for many in the music industry, even though the rapper was very candid about his drug use and even rapped about it often.
People just, oh, it's just another rapper, it's whatever, but people need to understand that he was actually calling for help.
Lil Peep's brain showed signs of moderate swelling, evidenced by flattened folds and grooves on the surface of the brain. One small study conducted by researchers at Yale University has suggested that overdose patients often experience brain swelling, which can be fatal. Many conditions, such as a brain injury or an infection, can also cause brain swelling. Brain swelling can lead to severe problems in a short amount of time if it is not treated. It's also worth noting that taking too much alprazolam can cause brain damage. Additionally, the National Institute on Drug Abuse states that overdosing on fentanyl can also lead to brain damage. Tissue samples taken from Lil Peep's organs revealed that other issues may have been caused by drug use. Sections of the rapper's lungs showed what the report called congestion with intraalveolar red blood cells, identified by a frothy red fluid. Lung swelling can be caused by certain infections, high blood pressure, or something else that made the lungs function improperly. Notably, one of the side effects of fentanyl is labored breathing. A section of Lil Peep's liver showed what was termed microvesicular steatosis. Steatosis of the liver is commonly referred to as fatty liver disease. As the name indicates, the condition is caused by an accumulation of fat in the liver, which can be caused by overusing alcohol. If you or anyone you know is struggling with addiction issues, help is available. Visit the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or contact SAMHSA's National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP 4357.